Hi, my name is Addy16843's. I'm going to be talking about my essay. It's essay number 2 and it's called Coping with Death. In my essay, I'm comparing ways of coping, ways that O'Brien coped with death, especially when he was a child, when he experienced that death of his, I'm going to say his first crush. His way of coping then was hallucinating, and he was pretty much in denial for a little bit that she was really dead, until he saw the body, and then he just broke down and cried. As for when he was in the war, for him it was a little bit easier to understand that people, could die. And even though these people he didn't know kept dying, his way of coping was to just leave them alone while his soldiers or fellow soldiers played with the bodies and made them seem alive. Even his dead co-workers they made seem alive. I guess it's just a way of coping. You can't really blame them for it. I mean, they have to deal with so much, and I mean, I'm sure none of us would be happy having to kill another human being. We can't really blame him. As a matter of fact, all we should have for them is respect, because these guys are going out there killing other people for us. Not because they want to, but because they are protecting us, and they are telling people pretty much to not mess with their freedom. So, I compared O'Brien's way of coping with, in the play, The Sandstorm by Hughes. I don't know if you guys remember that Doc Matthews, he experienced kind of a tragic story where his fellow soldiers made this car explode, and there was a family in the car. The husband in the story ended up surviving, and he was about 15 feet away from the family, and I guess Doc Matthews was talking to the man, and when he realized that his family was dead and their flesh was still smoldering, he kind of broke down into tears, and he just didn't know how to deal with it. Because if you really think about it, what would we do if we lost family? Kind of hard to deal with. So his only way of coping at the moment was just to break down and cry, especially when the man thanked him for protecting them. And when he said that soldiers are a gift from Allah or whatever, these guys just do so much for us. We should all be very thankful. I have friends in the military that I'm sure they have different ways of coping too, but one friend in particular, he went to Afghanistan, and he was okay, but when he came back, he just wasn't the same. He wouldn't talk about what happened and how many people he killed. I mean, it's kind of offensive to think of that to begin with, or to even ask him how many people he killed, because he's not proud of it. He's only doing it to protect us. I mean, he has two options, go kill them or have them kill us. And these men and women that protect our country are pretty brave. We all owe them a lot, and we all should have a lot of respect for them. They're really brave. And I guess that says it all. Different people have different ways of coping depending on your emotional statuses, the kind of person you are, if you're really open about emotions or not. It just depends. So that's it.